headlines. Tinubu approves appointment of new Deputy Director General for Department of State Services. Governor Ododo orders stoppage of presentation of TCC before admission into Kogi Tertiary institutions. Sanwo-Olu pardons 52 commutes death sentences of 6 inmates to life imprisonment. South Korean impeached president arrested after investigators scale walls. And in sports, transfer, Nigerian striker joins La Liga club, Osasuna on loan. A very warm welcome to you. This is MLC TV Global News, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the confluent state of Nigeria. I am Gift Daniel. Thanks for joining. The federal government has increased pensions by 20% and introduced a minimum pension of 32,000 naira for retirees. This adjustment applies to retirees from specific salary schemes, including health workers, doctors, lecturers, police, paramilitary, and armed forces personnel. The Nigerian Union of Pensioners, NUP, expressed gratitude for these steps, describing them as measures to improve the lives of pensioners nationwide. Godwin Abumisi, NUP's national president, praised President Bola Tinubu for tackling the financial difficulties faced by retirees under the defined benefit scheme. According to Abumisi, this is the first step such adjustments have been made without the need for protest. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has approved the appointment of Kogi State-born Folashade Arinola Adekayaoja as Deputy Director General of the Department of State Services, DSS. The appointment, based on a recommendation from the Director General through National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribadu. The appointment, which has been welcomed by many serving and retired DSS officers, marks the first presidential approval for the role, aimed at improving the agency's operations. The DSS is organized to have 3 Deputy Directors General, and this appointment aligns with its established structure. Adekaya Oja is considered well-suited for the position. Her appointment is seen as a step towards enhancing career growth within the agency. President Bola Tinubu has stressed the commitment of his administration to winning the war against insecurity in the country. The president gave this commitment at the Regimental Dinner Night in honor of the Armed Forces Celebration and Remembrance Day in Abuja. Represented by the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Benjamin Kalu, President Tinubu reiterated his readiness to equip the military with the necessary resources to stamp out all manners of security challenges in the country. He commended the resilience and professionalism of military troops in the fight against insurgency, noting that those who paid the supreme price to keep the nation safe would never be forgotten. Kogi State Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo laid a wreath to remember the fallen heroes at the World War I and II cenotaph in Lokoja to mark the 2025 Armed Forces Remembrance Day celebration. Governor Ododo reaffirmed his administration's commitment to ensuring the safety and well-being of all citizens and residents in the state. The ceremony honored the sacrifices of Nigeria's fallen heroes who lost their lives in various military conflicts, including World War I and II, the Nigerian Civil War, and peacekeeping operations. While delivering his speech, Governor Ododo expressed his administration's commitment to supporting the military and families of the fallen heroes. Faith Adike has more.
Following the emblem launch and remembrance of the fallen heroes, Kogi State Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo expressed gratitude to security men for their sacrifices and services to humanity and the country. The governor said the foundation of any great nation is built on the sacrifices of those who willingly stood for the nation's defense.
These heroes gave their lives so that we may live in a land that is free, safe, secure, and united Nigeria. Their bravery reminds us that the foundation of every great nation is built on the sacrifices of those willing to stand for its defense. Here in Kogi State, we remember and celebrate them, not just for what they did, but for what they stood for: unity, peace, and hope for a better tomorrow.
He said his administration will continue to support the injured armed forces and help them restore their hope of a wealthy living despite their physical harm. Ododo recognized the wives of the fallen heroes. He assured them of free health care and called on society to support them.
As we remember the fallen heroes today, we must not forget those who have been injured in the line of duty while serving here in Kogi State. Their bravery, though met with hardship, stands as a testament to their unwavering commitment to our great nation. On behalf of the government of Kogi State and the good people of our dear state, I pledge our continued support to the injured members of our armed forces. We owe them not just gratitude, but tangible assistance to help them rebuild their lives. Similarly, we recognize the widows and families of our fallen heroes. These women and their children carry on with the legacy of the brave men and women we have lost. To ease their burden and honor their sacrifice, I am proud to announce that Government of Kogi State will provide free health insurance for widows of our fallen heroes through the Kogi State Health Insurance Scheme. This is not just a policy, it is a promise to stand with them as they navigate the challenges of life without their loved ones.
The governor commended President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for his unwavering commitment to ensuring the welfare of the families of the fallen heroes. He equally appreciated the armed forces, both in service and retired, for their commitment to protecting the lives and livelihoods of the country.
It is not just a government responsibility. As a society, we must embrace the patriotism of looking after the families they left behind. The wives, husbands, and children of our soldiers must never feel abandoned. Their sacrifices have kept us safe and united, and we owe it to them to ensure their well-being. Today, we also commend the exceptional leadership of our President, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for his unwavering commitment to the welfare of our armed forces and families of our fallen heroes. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has proven to be a phenomenal leader, one who prioritized the security and unity of our dear nation. Under his leadership, Nigeria continues to witness renewed hope for a brighter and more secure future.
The state chairman of the Nigerian region, David Salawu, urged the government to provide the necessary needs for militaries to perform their duties.
Not like military to military that are facing the government should provide the necessary needs.
The 15th of January annually is set aside to remember and celebrate the fallen heroes in Nigeria for their sacrifice to secure the nation and the people. The governor performed the custom of signing the logbook and releasing pigeons as a symbol of peace and love to mark the day. The event attracted traditional rulers across the 3 senatorial districts. I am Faith Adike reporting for MLC TV.
The Kogi State Governor, Ahmed Usman Ododo, has cancelled the presentation of tax clearance certificates before enrollment into tertiary institutions in the state. The decision by the governor followed public outcry, said the administration will not inflict pain on the citizens. The governor, however, urged citizens to pay their taxes and update their tax payment schedules. The decision by the governor was made known by Sule Enehe, Chairman Kogi State Internal Revenue Service, at a press briefing held in the service headquarters. The KGIRS chairman said it has started reaching out to tertiary institutions on the directives. Said despite the stoppage, certain privileges and benefits will still be denied students whose parents don't pay their taxes. The Kogi State Governor, Ahmed Usman Ododo, has paid an unscheduled visit to the GYB Model Science Secondary School, Adankolo, Lokoja, to have a first-hand assessment of how the students are faring. Accompanied by some top government officials, the governor arrived at the school unannounced. He was received by the principal of the school and conducted round the classes in the school. A representative of the students, Zainab, thanked the governor for making it possible for children of the poor to have access to education. The students appealed to the governor to procure a school bus for them, as well as to make the school a boarding school by building hostels. In his remarks, the governor thanked the students for the wonderful reception, expressing the determination of his administration to continue to make education the #1 priority of his administration. The Obaro of Kabba, His Royal Majesty Oba Solomon Dele Awoniyi, has applauded the rapid transformation of Kogi State Polytechnic under the leadership of Professor Salisu Ogbo Usman. Oba Awoniyi, who made the commendation during a visit to the Polytechnic, also commended the rector for his humility and respect for traditional institutions, which he described as a testament to his character, and congratulated the rector on his reappointment for second term and his attainment of professorship. The Obaro commended the rector's leadership style, which he said has shaped the curriculum, operations, and outputs of the Polytechnic. Oba Awoniyi, who reaffirmed his continued support for the management, offered prayers for the sustained growth and success of the Polytechnic. The rector, Professor Salisu Ogbo Usman, who appreciated His Royal Majesty, the Obaro of Kabba, for the inspiring royal visit, highlighted the Polytechnic's unique features with its diverse student body, especially the attraction of students from not less than 20 states. Professor Usman emphasized that the spread in the students' diversity underscored the Polytechnic's commitment to inclusivity, setting it apart for other institutions. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu recently, and on the recommendations of the Advisory Council on the Prerogative of Mercy, approved the release of 52 inmates from various correctional facilities across the state and the commuter of 6 death row inmates to life imprisonment. According to a statement signed by Lawal Pedro, the State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, the order was for the immediate release of 35 inmates, while others are to be released after serving additional term of 3 to 6 months. According to him, the prerogative of mercy is in line with the governor's power under Section 212, subsection 1 and 2 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, and the commitment of the present administration to decongest correctional facilities in Lagos State as part of the justice section reforms in the states. The Advisory Council on Prerogative of Mercy, in reaching its recommendations, exercised due diligence in its deliberation of the applications brought before it in line with the application guidelines, with information provided by the authority of the correctional facility. The nature of offense the inmate was convicted for, period of incarceration, age, health, condition, and the behavioral conduct of the inmates. Before their release, the correctional centers are to confirm that arrangements have been put in place for the rehabilitation and integration into the society of the convicted inmates recommended for release. While admonishing the inmates to be of good behavior, the commissioner said the governor's release order is to be compiled with after completion of the administrative process by the correctional facilities. The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board has clarified the registration for the 2025 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination, and direct entry has yet to commence. The board assured candidates that details of the registration process will be announced in due course. In a statement shared on its official X account, Jamb also advised prospective candidates to begin preparations by securing their national identification number and a unique phone number. In a significant update, Jamb also unveiled the Lekki Headmaster by Kabir Alabi Garba as the recommended reading text for the 2025 UTME use of English page. Candidates are encouraged to familiarize themselves with the text to enhance their preparation. Nigeria and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia have signed a memorandum of understanding on the 2025 Hajj exercise. The Minister of Foreign Affairs, Yusuf Maitama Tuga, was represented at the signing ceremony by the Chairman of the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, NAHCON, Professor Abdullahi Saleh Usman, while the Deputy Minister of Hajj and Umrah, Dr. Abdul Fattah Mushat, signed on behalf of Saudi Arabia. Preparations for the 2025 Hajj are underway, building on the previous agreements. Key activities include the bilateral meeting and MOU signing. Other activities against the backdrop of the MOU signing will be the 4th edition of the Hajj Conference and Exhibition. Let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. Please stay with us.
Compliment of the season from MLC TV. We use this platform to thank you for your patronage and support throughout 2024. 2025 is going to be more interesting, informative, educative, and entertaining from all our rebranded programs, starting from our daily news and current affairs global to our weekly programs to digging deep into our politics through political arena, sharing your views on the opinion, and inspiring the younger generation on Word for Youth. Also, knowing all that happens on the field and track events through sports review, grabbing opportunities like on technologies via ICT Global, and maintaining your health and status through Health Med Info, learning from the old to improve the younger generation through Senior Citizen Alcove, catching them young with Kiddies Affairs, and meeting with your icons on one-on-one with public figure. We also designed for you a weekly program on understanding estate management through the real estate and investors, encouraging local dialect through Kakanchi Ibira, Women's World, where all about women is discussed and celebrated, and family affairs to understanding your parenting guides. Children and parents are the focus. Another is Canteen Talk, a corner where we talk about what you need to know about the food you eat, its benefits, the environment, where it is cooked, how it is cooked, and the ugly side of the canteen you visit. Join us every weekend for this mind-blowing program that will shape your eating habits. Also, we have Kogi in Focus, a weekly program that informs you of happenings within and across Kogi State, and crowning it all with pleasure with Irrecoco Entertainment. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, MLC TV, to be the first to know once we launch. Also follow all our social media handles, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, X, TikTok, and the website melakite.com.ng to read our news daily. With MLC TV, no dull moment. Our service is to keep you abreast of all happenings around the world. We are MLC TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone.
Welcome back. Thanks, you are still with us. Now on crime. The Kano Zonal Director of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Commander of the EFCC, Ibrahim Shazali, has called on institutions of higher learning across the country to introduce anti-corruption courses as a core requirement for all first-year students, in order to equip undergraduates with the necessary knowledge and understanding about the pervasive issue of corruption in the country and the significant roles they can play in combating it. Shanzali made the call in Kano on Tuesday, January 14, 2025, while receiving the Vice Chancellor of Yusuf Maitama Sule University, Professor Mukta Atiku Kurawa, who paid him a courtesy visit in his office. According to him, equipping undergraduates with rightful information about the menace of corruption would empower them to join the EFCC in tackling the monster. He further disclosed that the EFCC, in its public enlightenment and engagement campaigns, already has integrity clubs and zero tolerance for corruption clubs in primary, secondary, and tertiary institutions respectively, and assured the VC that such clubs will soon be established in Yusuf Maitama University. On the issue of corruption, Shazali enjoined the VC to be diligent, especially in the bursary and procurement department of his university, as those two departments are more vulnerable to corruption according to facts available to the EFCC. The Federal Road Safety Commission, FRC, on Tuesday confirmed that no fewer than 6 persons lost their lives in a fatal auto crash involving an articulated vehicle, which occurred along the Hassan-Kastina Road. The FRC Kogi Sector Commander Samuel-Olu disclosed that about 60 others sustained varying degrees of injury in the crash, which occurred at about 3 p.m. on Tuesday. Speaking with the news agency of Nigeria in Lokoja, Oyedeji attributed the accident to high speed. According to him, the 6 corpses have been deposited at the Federal University Teaching Hospital, Lokoja Mortuary. The sector commander appealed to motorists and other road users to always abide by the traffic regulations and guidelines to ensure safety of lives. Next, on our foreign news. Yoon Suk-yeol has become South Korea's first sitting president to be arrested after investigators scaled barricades and cut through barbed wire to take him into custody. Yoon, 64, is being investigated on charges of insurrection for a failed martial law order on 3rd December that plunged the country into turmoil. He has also been impeached by parliament and suspended, but will only be removed from office if the Constitutional Court upholds the impeachment. However, Yoon's dramatic arrest brings to an end a week-long standoff between investigators and his presidential security team. The United States Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, said it was suing tech billionaire Elon Musk, alleging he failed to disclose in a timely manner his ownership of more than 5% of Twitter's stakes ahead of taking over the company in 2022. The SEC alleges that Musk began buying up Twitter shares in early 2022 and crossed the 5% mark on March 14, 2022. The SEC said by law he should have disclosed this fact publicly within 10 calendar days, but he didn't announce that he already held 9% of the company until April 4 to 11 days too late. The SEC is demanding that Musk repay the sum plus an additional penalty. Musk's lawyer, Alex Spiro, countered that the tech billionaire had done nothing wrong. It is unclear how the lawsuit will proceed because Musk is a close confidant of Donald Trump, who will be sworn in as the next U.S. president on January 20. Next is sport update. La Liga club Osasuna have signed Nigerian striker Sixtus Ogbuehi on loan for the rest of the season. Ogbuehi joined Osasuna from Liga 2 club. Osasuna have the option to make the deal permanent at the end of the season. The 21-year-old made 6 appearances for Eldens this season before making the switch. The young striker only joined Eldens from Ceuta last summer. Osasuna currently occupy 11th position on the La Liga table with 25 points. And from our entertainment desk, American rapper Cardi B has revealed that her divorce from the fellow rapper Offset is yet to be finalized because he refuses to sign the papers. The WAP hitmaker disclosed this during a recent social media live stream. She blasted the Migos rapper for not getting Christmas gifts for their kids. Recall that Cardi B welcomed her 3rd child with Offset last year, despite confirming her separation from the Migos star in December 2023 and filing for divorce. Afrobeat singer Tiwa Savage has made a bold claim about the Nigerian music industry. The singer sparked concerns after sharing a video of herself swimming with what looks like sharks. Reacting, Savage told fans not to worry, claiming that the sharks in the music industry are more dangerous than those in the waters. is where we wrap it up on today's news. For more information or contributions and advert placements, please call the numbers displayed on your screen. Join us daily to watch our news and other exciting programs that will brighten your day. You can also subscribe to all our social media handles to watch our previous and subsequent programs. We are MLC TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Please be your brothers and sisters keeper to build a happier and better society together. Thank you for watching. I am Gift Daniel. See you tomorrow.